I think it just follows naturally that we have our next speaker, Mr. Dzivhu Machungu from Vodacom. As you know, there is some commonality between Sale and Vodacom, and he will be coming to the stage to talk to us about connecting the future careers with Vodacom. Can we please welcome him on stage?
Okay, good evening, everyone. I think my surname was butchered on the. So my surname is Mavungu. It's a vendor surname. My name is Dzivhu. I manage two programs for Vodacom, the mainstream bursary program, and what we call Code Like a Girl. So I'm here to speak to you about connecting the future and careers at Vodacom. Okay. A bit tall. Cool. Thank you. So it's a bit of bad timing to be speaking about grad programs and internship programs because we closed our applications for 2024 in September 22. So I'm going to focus on a program which is focusing more on connecting young girls in the villages and townships to their careers. And that program is called Code Like a Girl. And this year we have a target of training 2,500 girls on coding and programming. So this program has been redesigned from 2023 going forward. Previously, it was sort of a tick box program where we would teach girls to code for 1 week and then we let them go and we do no tracking. But with me coming in at Vodacom, we had to restructure the entire program and make it a long-term career journey. So from 1 week of training, we made it a long-term career journey where we will be training these girls for a period of 5 years from grade 8 up until grade 12. So how do we do that? So how we do it is we partner with schools in the villages and we go and build what we call schools of excellence, where we go and find a classroom, equip it with tables and chairs, put in laptops, put in connectivity, put in screens, and girls from those schools and our surrounding communities can once in a year apply for level 1 bootcamp, Code Like a Girl, and they are trained for 1 week on coding. So level 1 focuses more on introduction to coding, which is more 80% theory and about 20% practicals. But as they move from level 1 to 2, we start incorporating skills like your artificial intelligence, big data, cloud computing. But the good thing about that is we develop the content by collaborating with what we call subject matter experts at Vodacom, and also bring in training providers who are accredited to run that program. Because instead of just doing 1 week training, we want these girls, when they finish their matric, they need to have some sort of coding certification. I know one of the speakers who was here earlier mentioned something about a question that was asked on how he got where he was. So what we are doing is we are trying to avoid that situation by making sure that we catch the girls young, if I may put it that way, train them from grade 8 for the 5 years and give them a certificate that is tangible. And what is strategic about that program is once they do all the 5 bootcamp levels, they get prioritized for our mainstream bursary program, which we then fund them to go and study at universities. And once they finish that, they can get into our internship program or our graduate program. And what is key about our grad program is that once you get into it, it's a permanent position, which once you finish the 2 years development, then you get into a more specialist career path. So instead of, I'm just going to repeat this again, instead of doing a once-off training and expect the girls to understand how to code, we now present them with a long-term career journey, which for the 5 years, they learn coding, they get funded, they go to universities, Once they complete that, they come to work for us. And once they get into our talent pools, they will only leave because they want to or for better career opportunities. And what we have done or what we are doing now is we try and connect programs through what we call mentorship and vacation work. So all our students who get into our bursary program must come through once a year and do vacation work programs. And what we do is we avoid trying to match students with senior managers or mid management specialists, because we understand that they might not have the time to can host these students for 2 weeks once in a year. So what we do is we pair them up with graduates and interns who are in the early career programs, who, if they are paired with a student, then that student becomes a mentee for life. So if they come in once in June, they can come in December, they can come in March, depending on the conversations and agreements they have with their mentor. So, and on the back end, that program sort of manages itself. So once we have them for the first time, the relationship between them and their mentor means that they can engage with Vodacom at any point when they're at university, so that they, instead of us forcing them to work for us, they also get to choose to work for us. And our job in the early career space is to make sure that we give these students opportunities before they even become employees, to look at us and join the company, be there for 2 weeks, be there for a month, be there for 6 months, so that they can experience the company, the brand, and see if it aligns with their values, and they can choose to work for us. So in a nutshell, I'm going to end it right there. If you are to remember one thing, what we are doing to connect young girls to their future careers, we are training them on Code Like a Girl, which is not a tick box program, but a long-term career path which spans for 5 years. Thank you.